Hey everybody, welcome to The Professor. In today's video, I want to compare the Sony A6300 versus the A6000. So if you're in the market for a Sony camera, everyone is going to tell you to get the A7 or A7S and all that stuff. But once you look them up, you're probably going to reconsider when you find out how much they are, because you're not trying to go broke after buying a $1,000 camera. And to be fair, I used to shoot with an A7 II, and I shot video and pictures, but then I sold it and got the A6300. So I'm going to be talking about and comparing two cameras that are super powerful and the best bang for your budget buck. Starting off with the A6000. The A6000 is super compact mirrorless camera that's half the size and weight of a typical DSLR. It has the world's fastest autofocus with 179 autofocus points. The A6000 captures 11 frames per second in continuous shooting mode with autofocus. The Wi-Fi connectivity allows you to control your camera with your compatible smartphone or tablet. You can even transfer images taken directly to your mobile device for quick editing and uploading. Record at full HD 1080p at 24 or 60 frames per second. It has a battery life of 360 shots weighing at 340 grams. This one costing at $259. Now on to the A6300. 4D focus with one of the world's fastest autofocus and the world's most autofocus points. This one also has the Wi-Fi connectivity to transfer your files with 5 times slow motion recording at 120 frames per second in full HD, with video recording at 4K at 30 frames per second or 1080p at 120 frames per second. It has a battery life of 400 shots and weighing at 404 grams. This one costing at $549. Here I'm going to compare both of the image quality side by side, and honestly both do awesome pictures if I use the same lens for both. In my opinion, both are such powerful cameras, but one thing that I have to stress in comparing the two is not the body, but the lens. If I put my 85mm f1.5 on the A6000, it performs just as well as I would with the 85 on the A63. The main difference is why I mainly shoot with the A6300 is because I mainly shoot video, so I like the 4K at 30 frames per second and the 1080p at 120 frames per second. So if you want to shoot cinematic videos and stuff like that, I recommend spending a little bit more on getting the A6300. But if you just want to take some pictures and take some videos for YouTube and stuff like that, get the A6000. It still shoots in 1080p. Overall, both cameras are awesome, and the prices are actually not that bad, which is why I think these cameras are the best bang for your buck, because they're fairly cheap and you can spend more on investing in the lenses and other stuff, because that's the most important part, and they're freaking expensive. But they make such a huge difference. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future videos, and thanks for watching.